Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to show you this chip trick, which is called the 4-chip chip twirl or the twin twist. Now, there's two methods of doing this. The first one is to drop your 2 chips and bring them in the middle, and the other one is to do a split, which splits your colors like that. Now, when you're doing this trick, it's fairly similar to the 3-chip trick, which is the regular chip twirl. If you don't know how to do that, there's a lot of tutorials online. I will have a video on this trick down the road, but in the meantime, there's a lot of content on YouTube that you can actually search. So if you're having problems with this 4-chip trick, then I'd suggest you start and learn the 3-chip trick first, and then this one will be really easy for you. Okay, so to start with 4 chips. I like having 2 colors, and my setup usually has the one color on the inside and then the other color just on the outside like this. Now, when you're starting, hold it with your 3 fingers, your index, your middle, and your ring finger, just like that. Now, what you want to do in the first step is to bring in this case, the red chips up, your outside chips. So to do that, first you want to use your thumb and bring the far left chip up first. So roll it up and separate it. And then at this point, you kind of want to reposition your middle finger on the back there so that you can hold the 4 chips like this. So the next thing you want to do is raise the right chip, the far right chip here, with your index finger so that you have it looking like this. Now, this is a beginner's way of separating the inside chips from the outside ones. After, I will show you just how to do a chip flick to get it set up so you don't have to do this part. But once you get into this position, the next thing you want to do is bring your index finger back, and you want to be able to use your ring finger and this part of your ring finger to pull out the 2 chips here, just like that. So get into the habit of doing that, practice that, and get comfortable with bringing the inside chips out. Now, you also want to get it to the point where you're rolling it to your pinky, because that's going to be the next step. Once you get comfortable there, you're in the position to actually spin the chips. Okay, so once you're here and you feel comfortable with it, you want to have the index finger and your pinky in the middle of the 2 chips like this. Now I'm going to use my ring finger. Now some people use both fingers, they use the middle or the ring. In my case, I like using the ring finger. Practice spinning the chips like that, and then getting to a point where you're locked here. Now you can see that it's just against my nail like that, and I can use my middle finger kind of as a guide, and I can now lock it in just like that. Now at this point, there's 2 things that you can do. You can either bring your thumb and your index finger down to bring the chips and blanket the other 2, or you can we'll do this first. Bring it down just like that, and now you're complete with that trick. Or after you do your spin, you can just lift your ring finger, just push it up just a little bit so that your blue chips are a little bit to the left. Now at this point, you're going to use your index and your thumb to push against this chip and create a break so that your chips split. Now once you have that split, just bring your thumb and your index down, and you'll have it looking like that. Alright. Okay, so once again, you have your chips set up like this. From the beginning, you want to bring the outside chips up. So I have it with my 2 fingers, use my index. Now I'm going to hold it with my 3 fingers at this point, use my ring finger. Okay, so the side of my ring finger to bring out the blue chips. Now at this point, I have it like this. And now I'm going to use my ring finger to spin the chips like that. Now I have it locked up, Sorry, I forgot to mention the middle finger will just hold the side like this so that you're in control of those chips. And now you can either bring them down like this, or you can, after the spin, create the break and split your chips just like that. And then bring your chips down so that they are split. Okay, so that is how to do the 4-chip chip twirl. Now the other way to get into that setup, rather than lifting the outsides up, is to do a chip flick. Again, there's a lot of tutorials on how to do this online, but if you already know how to do it, then you're already in the position to bring the chips down. So you can see that I did that chip flick, and now it's just a nice natural break here, and you can bring the chips out with your ring finger and then do your move with the spin, bring them in together, or do the split. Okay. Well, I hope you liked that video. Hopefully you can add this to your collection of chip tricks. And if this is the first video that you've watched from me, why don't you check out the other ones and learn the other chip tricks as well. Please like and subscribe. If this isn't the first video, hey, thanks for coming back and thanks for watching the videos. I really appreciate the support. And you guys have a good day. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.